Welcome to our tutorial. This video will demonstrate how to use various types of maps from the sources we have in Savoir. Let's begin. The Maps pane is up here on the top left next to the Areas and the Satellites pane. As you can see, the Maps pane is open and it includes over 200 types of maps. On default, it is on the blue marble Plat Carré projection, and we can see the June land representation. If we wanted to view a specific area in the world and choose the bathymetry view instead, we would then obtain the ocean floor, or seabed, however you want to call it, shown in much more depth and detail. I could then decide to switch to any of the other 12 months on the list. And so let's say that I want to view January, for instance, and I want to see the land situation in that month. So viewing the same area of the Earth that we were viewing just a moment ago, I obviously have a much greater representation of snow or ice than I would get in the June land map instead. I'm now going to switch to a totally different type of map, which is that of natural Earth. As you can see, when I select this type, I am given a much more pictorial representation, such as that we would get in atlas books, for instance, which could be interesting depending on the type of work that you need to do. I'm now going to switch to a SAR mosaic map. And this map gives us satellite data coming from SAR radar instruments, so that it gives us a view with no clouds at all, since it is able to penetrate clouds. I'm now going to select vectorized type maps, and I'm choosing the white option. This I find to be a very interesting option to work with if you need to copy and paste an image, for example, onto a document, as it would allow you to save your toner if you decide that you need to print such a document. As you can see, this gives us vector points in detail. I'm now going to show you that we could even view the average clouds or the average snow or ice for any given part of the Earth. And I'm going to show you by clicking on Clouds Morning. I'm going to select, let's say, February as a month, land, and then I'm going to click on Average, at which point I'm going to obtain the map of the Earth showing the monthly cloud statistics over the land. And here on the right I have a percentage chart which shows me what each color represents in terms of percentage of this clouds. I'm now going to switch to the Mercator projection instead, and I want to show you, for example, a Yahoo street map. And this will give us very detailed and high resolution viewing, such as the kind that we would get in most web applications. As you can see, I'm now zooming in on Rome and on Vatican City in particular. And it is shown in very much detail and resolution. So here we have St. Peter's Square and St. Peter's Basilica. I could decide to switch to the satellite option for the very same part of the Earth, and here I would obviously obtain more detail for buildings or trees or cars. We also have OpenStreetMap as a source, and this would give us, MapQuest I'm going to click on. This would give us a list of various options where the sources are built by contributions from users around the world, which could also be useful. And we could then even switch the projection of this map from up here on the projection list box. And if I select Mercator up here, it would then view the map according to this projection. You can learn more about map projections in our map projections video in detail. So that is all on the use of various map sources in Savoir. Thank you for your attention.